Do you think the number of fatalities in this country will be significantly lower than the 100,000 to 240,000 first projected?
I do, and by this mitigation things that we're doing, this physical separation. So I believe we are going to see a downturn in that, and it looks more like the 60,000 than the 100 to 200,000. People should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And often there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face. I believe there will be some very serious consideration about more broadening this recommendation of using masks. So if you have a physical covering with one layer, you put another layer on, it just makes common sense that it likely would be more effective. And that's the reason why you see people either double masking or doing a version of an N95.
Do you think Americans will still be wearing masks, for example, in 2022?
You know, I think it is possible that that's the case. You don't want parties with people that you haven't had much contact with. You just don't know if they're infected. So as difficult as that is, at least this time around, just lay low. And
Monday, Florida Department of Health reported 3,787 new COVID-19 cases. It follows a steady decline from February 1st, when we saw more than 10,000.
The decline is real.
The 15 days that we had of mitigation clearly have had an effect, although it's tough to quantitate it because of those two opposing forces. But the reason why we feel so strongly about the necessity of the additional 30 days is that now is the time, whenever you're having an effect, not to take your foot off the accelerator. They started coming down within a 2-month period. So if you're talking about reflecting what went on there, it's going to be about that time that we hopefully in the next couple of months are going to see the direction it's going to go. Hopefully what we're doing in a very aggressive way of containment and mitigation will be able to not only flatten it in the sense of not as many cases, but also diminish the duration.